What's going on, YouTubers? Raiden, say hi to everybody. This is my little best friend. Anyways, I wanted to give you guys another statue update because I had to do a few changes. So I wanted to show it to you guys, and I want to go over some of the plans to sort of finish the cave in essence. Although I will say I probably do plan to at least collect where I sell a piece to fund a new one, but I'm not spending new money in essence, you know, but this is to finish the cave more or less. So right here where I got the tape and that, I'm going to put the ECC Marcus bust. Eventually I might get the Lycan bust. If I did, I'd want a similar glass shelf over there. Probably have to remove a Besta to do that and probably move Wonder Woman half scale if I ever decided to go down that route. Obviously right now I won't have space, nor do I have the funds for that. But if I ever, let's say 2 years from now, come across a Lycan bust for, let's say, $1,500, I'm going to jump on it. But it's definitely nothing of a priority, where Marcus, I'm going to be picking it up for less than $1,200. So Marcus bust will be going there. And then over here, you know, my horde display, I'm going to be getting a life-size Necronomicon to go next to Ash, similar to how I have Hellboy with his life-size prop. I'll do the same with Ash. And then middle will be the Tweeterhead Pennywise. And then above, obviously we have this. To the left of the Predator will be its wrist blade. It's currently on a boat right now coming to the US. I did economy shipping from Prime One's website, so it should arrive in the next few weeks. And then Shazam is also coming. I'm not sure where I'm going to put him. I might have to put him here, squeeze him in, or figure out a different spot for him. Ideally, I'd love to move Wonder Woman half scale and have Shazam right there. But if I did that, I'd have to sacrifice, you know, probably my Iron Man half scale and not do an Iron Man half scale. But, you know, just Wonder Woman and Superman to the side of each TV. But I do plan to sell this Iron Man half scale. I already have a buyer. My initial plan is to sell this and my other Iron Man life-size bust to fund the new Queen Studios Iron Man half scale. Although if for some reason that one is just ridiculously like $4,000, I won't consider it. But if it's $2,500 or less, that's the plan. Obviously, I'm going to finish this Endgame set. Inside this Maja case is going to be the Khaleesi Prime 1 Studios 1/4. That'll look awesome. Under the TV in the middle will be the Black Order 1/10, to the right, Vormir. And that is more or less the plan here. So now in this room, I did make a few adjustments. So first off, I did not like Kong up there with these guys. These guys need to be spread out. They just look much better. So what I did though is I moved G.I. Joe here. There's a specific reason I did this. I wanted them side by side and higher up. I really like these G.I. Joe statues. I think they are very special. I wanted them higher up. I think they look great, like this. So posters to each side. Put the 1/10s back up here. I like 1/10s up high. And then I'm doing Indiana Jones here with Jurassic and Terminator, all like my favorite 70s to 90s, you know, flicks from Steven Spielberg and James Cameron. And then to the left is where you start to enter my Jurassic theme. I mean, more or less it starts right here as well, but you got that. I didn't have enough space to fit anything else, so I just put my Weta Venetosaurus there, and then Kong here. So Kong does stick out by a good 3 inches, but he still fits. You know, plenty of space, more or less, but I can't put a full figured 1/4 under only that little one. But then there's Kong near the raptor bust. You know, then you got more creatures, the Balrog and Smog. Chucky's part of a, you know, just a horror. You know, I still got a tiny bit of horror in this room. I can't fit all my horror in the other room, but I got Chucky in the 1/10s. And over here, I put my Star Wars. I wanted them aligned side by side, not up and down. Just like how I have my Warcraft side by side. I think side by side is better than up and down when you're displaying figures. So more or less, this is the Star Wars in actual appearance. You know, you got Darth Maul, Vader, and Kylo Ren, just like that. And I think it looks great. And then below is where you enter my Greek mythology theme. So you got the 300 Rise of Empire, Medusa, and this guy. And above will just be this bust, which I always have there. I'm going to be wall mounting that Terminator bust right there, as well as I got this chip all put next to it. So I got, you know, like 2 movie busts next to each other. And then, so this is, I'm going to be selling this bust. I'm getting the Queen Studios bust probably in a month or 2. And so that will go there. And I don't need that bust. I don't need 2 Iron Man busts. So that's going to go gone. Same with the half scale to fund Queen Iron Man half scale. And then I'll probably move Hawkeye over there, Widow up there, and, you know, maybe sell some Marvel One Force and get some different characters, possibly Sideshow Silver Surfer or a Silver Surfer, possibly Taskmaster. That would look really good. And then what I did, you'll notice obviously Harry Potter was gone. I put Harry Potter right here. Harry Potter is a really cool statue. I really like it, but it's hard to see when it's down low unless you're sitting down low. Because I have my banana chair in here, if I'm sitting down, this is my angle. I can see it very well. You know, and the sculpt on Voldemort is extremely well done. Looks just like him. These are incredible statues. And they do require a stuva for depth, so you can really have them facing off against each other, because that's how it looks best paired together. And then I got my wand, of course, from Universal Studios. So I think that fits there next to Jurassic. And then I moved the Hobbit one that was there right there. And I think this works because blue's 1/6, they're 1/6, so it's same scale. And, you know, I think it looks better, and I can actually see the Hobbit a little bit better now that it's like that. So I think that works really well. Then obviously I had to move Galadriel and Gandalf, which were there previously. And that goes right here. This is how I've had it sort of in the past, although I also had him right there, and that was all squished together, so it's still spread out. But I got the 3 white ones in the middle, in the back. So the 2 main white wizards, and then Lady Galadriel in the back. She's the worst of this entire line, and, you know, probably looks better even from more distance. So I only really bought her because I love Lady Galadriel, I love Cate Blanchett, and I wanted to finish the line. I would never recommend buying that statue if you weren't collecting the line. But I think this works. I think it works. You know, the 3 white ones, the 2 main white wizards, obviously that, and then him right there. I think it works. I may eventually consider moving or selling these. If Prime 1 comes out with some really good Lord of the Rings that I really want, and I want more than this, I would consider either selling or moving the Deadpool bust out into the main theater room. Same thing with Weapon X, and putting Lord of the Rings in there. You know, especially if they come out with a 1/4 Gimli. Oh, I would love that to complete my Trinity, maybe some additional orcs. You know, that way this could all be Lord of the Rings. So that is this room. And then obviously I'll get the Iron Studios Endgame Iron Man there. If they ever come out with a 1/4 Black Widow that's extremely good, I'll definitely get it. Then we're going to go over here to the hallway. So the hallway is always a work in progress, more or less statue overflow and whatnot. It's definitely always work in progress. But there's going to be some changes to this room, just a little bit. If you'll notice, I got a 15-inch tall Besta with my glass curio 1/3 up top with a poster. I love how this looks. I think it looks amazing. I'm going to do this exact same thing, but it's going to be a white Besta because I don't have a black single one. I'm going to buy one of these glass curios, and I'm going to put it right there. That's where I previously had Kratos on throne. You know, there's plenty of space there for this setup. So it's going to be a white little Besta, which I actually have in the hallway right now. Inside that will be my martial art movies. I have about 40, 50 movies. I'll show you here in a sec. Huge martial arts fan. I'm watching Legend of Bruce Lee. I'm getting the Bruce Lee 1/3 Blitzway statue. It's on its way. Should be here probably next week. It's shipped UPS. But I'm going to do the Besta with all my martial art movies. Inside the curio is going to be my Sideshow Bruce Lee statue. And then on top will be the 1/3 Blitzway. And the way it's angled, it actually will be looking directly at me, which is perfect. I'm going to remove that mirror, don't need it there. And then I'll put a poster with this really sick looking Enter the Dragon poster, which is where the statue's from. So I think it fits theme-wise as well, this room having Bruce Lee in here, you know, because Mortal Kombat obviously is all about martial arts. And Liu Kang himself was modeled after Bruce Lee. So it's only fitting that Bruce Lee should go in here. And my own little martial arts like corner per se. You know, I'm a huge fan of martial arts, always loved it. Love Bruce Lee, especially watching Legend of Bruce Lee. I've gained even more respect with his accomplishments in life. Just absolutely, you know, he's definitely one of the, you know, he's a legend. So I'm gonna have my own little martial arts setup right here. So I'm excited for that. You know, this is about 25 inches and the glass shelf will only come to about right here. So give me even more space when opening this door. But that will work great. Come here to the hallway. I went ahead and put Goku vs. Superman there. Move the Wonder Woman on horse in there. I need to just sell her. I don't really want her. If any of you are interested, let me know. Here's all my martial art movies. As you can see, a lot of different martial art movies. This is not final, it's just here for now. But I just threw Kratos on throne there. That's the little 15-inch best I'm going to be using. I put NK here, but this is going to go back in the glass shelf once I move that Bruce Lee out. And Kratos on throne, not 100% sure. I might just sell that. Problem is the box is so big, it would cost a fortune to ship that thing. So I might just keep it in the hallway and figure it out. So the desk was cleared because there's no longer Goku vs. Superman. And I prefer it this way, more open right here. So I don't think I'll put a statue there. Or if I do, it'll need to be small. So I did actually go ahead and purchase the Sideshow Flash Premium format. I did a payment plan. And I actually bought it right before it sold out. It showed low stock, and I was like, oh, I'm going to regret this if I don't buy it. And I do want the EX because, you know, I know Captain Cold from the TBCW series. So he'll go up there. I may consider moving Batman, because I already have a Batman. Move Batman and that Superman out of this room in a separate Batman versus Superman display. And just, you know, moving Aquaman to the left, Flash middle. That way it's still 3-3-3 and no double Batman. I may consider it, but I'm going to see first how Flash looks, having 4 up top. So I'll consider that. Otherwise, the Batman and Superman would go out and then Flash would go here. But I do love that Flash, and I really did want it. I've watched a lot of video reviews, and every time I'm like, gosh dang it, I love it. Daniel Bell killed it on the sculpt and the paint. DBZ, I only need one more statue to complete this. It's on its way. Should hit customs any day now. That's the Transcendent Studio Vegeta versus Frieza. Really excited for that. My only problem with that is A, it has an underbase where none of those do. Not a huge deal, but it has an underbase. 2, the Frieza has translucent resin for the purple parts where none of those do. So it's going to look slightly, you know, like what the heck, why does that Frieza look different? In a sense, I honestly wish it wasn't translucent. I wish it was just like those. I understand why they did it. It does make it look better. You know, that's translucent when I say it. So it's going to be a little bit different. It will be more detailed, no doubt. But I still think it will look fantastic there. So very excited for that. Let me just turn these lights on for you guys so you can see this better. So on this wall, I'm getting the Exceed Goku vs. Vegeta there. It should ship out any day now. I know they were waiting on boxes. I am trying to sell that one. Can't even sell it for $200. God, I might just throw it away, I swear. Funny thing is, a few years ago, I thought that was a grail, and now I just want it out of my collection, but nobody wants it. So I am going to be getting, obviously, the J-Ross Goku bust to go in that spot. Exceed Goku vs. Vegeta there. I need to get another display shelf right here. A friend of mine said he was going to give me one, and then he totally didn't even tell me, screwed up my plans. So kind of mad at him now. But I need another display shelf for Broly. I'm probably just going to wait until I get Broly in, 2025. Frickin' Tsume. They told me, customer service, I would get mine this month. Lo and behold, it got delayed. There's still another batch apparently, and that's a few more months out. So, but Tsume Broly will go here as a centerpiece to this room. Underneath will be Boo and potentially Transcendent Studio androids. Considering it, we'll see. And then Tsume Krillin, whenever that ships in a million years, is going to go right there. But that is basically it for this room. No more video game statues. I'm just going to keep Lara Croft there. I was considering Bioshock, but I'm just going to keep Lara there. Otherwise, I'd have to sell that Lara to get the Bioshock. And then Prime 1 Siri will go here. I'll just squish her in there. That will probably ship in September. I think that's about it. I'm considering selling a few more statues to help fund some things. We shall see. For right now, that is the plans. I don't think I'm going to do any more major changes in regards to display. The big reason for these recent changes was I wanted to have horror lined up over there. Now, obviously, Prime 1 Bane is going to go there. That's already started shipping. I don't expect mine, though, for another 4 to 6 months. But let me know your guys' thoughts, any, opinions or suggestions. But I'm quite happy with some of the recent changes. I'm happy I got these 2 additional for this wall. I think it really improved it. And I'm happy I went with the Prime 1 Dark Knight trilogy line. I think that is just phenomenal. And obviously, Marcus and Lycan, definitely happy I sold off all those DBZ to fund this. So that is today's daily update. Hopefully next week I can bring to you at least 2 unboxing and reviews. The Bruce Lee and Transcendent Studio Vegeta vs. Frieza. Just depends if there's any delays or anything like that. And also the Predator Wristblade, possibly next week as well, I think. So could be 0, could be up to 3 potential unboxing or reviews next week. I hope you all are having a great weekend. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.